Hello everybody, welcome back to Reading for Vocabulary. I'm Brian Stuart. Well, we're finishing up our unit about imaginary characters. And the lesson title is Along Came a Mouse. What famous mouse do you know about? Well, in this lesson, let's learn about the creator of Mickey Mouse. That's the mouse. Along came a mouse. We're talking about Mickey Mouse. Of course, you know Mickey Mouse, right? Donald Duck, quack, 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 and Goofy. But think about who created them. Who was the creator? Who thought first about these characters? Well, that person was this man here, Walt Disney. That's his name. Did you know Disney is a name? It's not a place. Well, it is a place, but it's named after the creator, the person who created these characters. His name is Walt Disney. It looks like a very old picture, doesn't it? Because Walt Disney lived a long time ago, right? Mickey Mouse, his most famous character, is very old actually. Okay, but now we know about Walt Disney movies, Disneyland in California, Disney World in Florida. Walt Disney is very famous now, but he was a man who lived a long time ago. Okay, let's start with our vocabulary list. Who is this guy? Do you know him? That's, of course, Mr. Bean. You may know Mr. Bean. He's a comedian. He makes very funny or strange movies, right? It's Mr. Bean. A person or animal in a book or movie. Of course, Mr. Bean has been in many movies. What do we call that person? We call that person a character. That's a Himdara word. Character. Character. A character. A character, of course, is any person or animal or really any thing that has a part in a book or a movie. There are many characters in books. There are many characters in movies. Of course, some characters are more unique or special, or we remember them more easily. Those are special characters. By the way, also, if your friends or somebody you know acts in a way that's very special, and people remember that person, and they act in a different way than people like laugh or they like it, you can say, he's a character or she's a character, right? So it's like a character in a book. Mr. Bean, everybody knows him. He's a real character, right? He's a character, but he's also a character in a book or a movie. Okay, there are many characters. Okay, goodbye, Mr. Bean. We won't see him again, right? Okay, bye-bye. Okay, number 2, a picture made with a pen or pencil. A picture that somebody makes with a pen or pencil, we call it a drawing, because basically to draw is a verb, to draw. Can you draw? If you draw well, you can make a drawing. Okay, next one. Aha, you like this type of book, right? Can Teddy Bear read? Maybe, but you probably like this type of book. This is a drawing that tells a story, or many drawings in a series that tell a story. It can be one drawing, right? Or usually in a book, it's many drawings that are connected and they tell a story. We have a special name for this. We call it a cartoon. This is a cartoon, especially if in the newspaper we say, let's look at the cartoons. Cartoons are also movies that are made by drawings. Drawings that move very fast. It looks like the drawings are moving. We call those cartoons. When I was young, my brother and I would watch cartoons on Saturday morning. Saturday morning television, we watch cartoons. By the way, there's another word. It's called comic. Now, comic, or the comics, right? Comic or comics. This is a comic book. A comic book. Also, you can say comics. I like comics. So comic, cartoon, very similar words. Okay? Next one. They're playing soccer or football, depending where you are. A natural skill at doing something well. So if this boy is very good at playing soccer, he has talent. He has talent. Do you have talent? Of course you do. You're good at doing something, I'm sure. Maybe you're good at playing a musical instrument. Maybe you're good at playing the piano. Maybe you're good at telling stories. Maybe you're good at speaking other languages. If you're good at something, if you have a natural skill at doing something well, you have talent. What is your talent? Right? Try many different things. Find your talent. Find out what is your natural skill at doing something. Everybody has talent at doing something well. Okay. This one is the name of something. This is a book called Sleeping Beauty. What's the name? The name is the title. We can say, what is the title of the book? Now, when we say something, we usually mean book or movie, not just anything. Like if you have a bicycle, the name of your bicycle is bicycle. It's not the title, right? So the name of something, we're usually talking about a book or a movie or some other work that is imaginary. It's an imaginary story, or it could be a real story, but it's the title of a book, the title of a play, the title of a movie, the title of a comic book. It's the title of something, the name of something. Okay? Next one, a good result. He's very happy. He had a good result. He had success. Success. Maybe it's a little difficult to pronounce. Success. Hopefully you will have success in your life. You will have a good result. Of course, the opposite of a good result is a bad result. The opposite, pandero, of success is failure. But don't worry, even if you have a failure, those will teach you how to next time get success. So everybody has failures and success, but use your failure to teach you how to get success. Without failure, we don't understand success, right? Failure teaches us how to get success. So these are pandero, success and failure. But we'll have failures in our lives, but we'll also have successes. We can use both of them. Okay, next one. Oh, there's Mr. Bean again. He came back. It's not Johnny Depp, right? It's Mr. Bean. Okay. Funny things. Mr. Bean does a lot of funny things, right? We said he's in movies. He uses humor in his movies. Sometimes Mr. Bean doesn't speak. He just acts, and it's funny. Humor, of course, is funny. Funny means you laugh at it. That's funny. It's funny, or that's funny. Mr. Bean is funny, okay? He uses humor to make us laugh. So he's funny, okay? It's not Johnny Depp here. Looks like Johnny Depp, but it's Mr. Bean. Okay, next one. To make someone pleased. To make someone pleased, pleased also means happy. To entertain. We just saw Mr. Bean, right? He uses humor to make us laugh. He entertains us. So to make someone happy, to make someone pleased, is to entertain. Entertain. To entertain is to make people happy. What do movie actors and actresses do? They make us happy. They entertain us. What do musicians do? We hear their music. Oh, it's good music. They make us happy. They please us. They entertain us. What do sports stars do? We watch them play a game. Wow, good shot. We're happy. They entertain us. There are so many ways to entertain people, right? Movies, music, sports. There's many different ways to entertain people to make us happy. Okay, next one. What are these people doing? These are musicians, right? They're in a room where artists work. Remember, artist is anybody who's creative. In this case, musicians are artists. In this room, they have many microphones. They're recording their song. What is this room? It's a studio. A studio. But artists who paint also work in a studio. It's their workplace. They call it a studio. There's different kinds of studios, especially where, we make music or we record or we give television lectures, right? Video lectures. This is a studio. But studios can also be no cameras, no microphones, just a place where a painter paints or a sculptor makes a statue. Those are also called studios. Studio is a room where an artist works. Okay, next one. Happy birthday, right? 축하합니다. Congratulations, right? Happy birthday. Very pleasing, we say delightful. When it's your birthday and you have a birthday party, it is delightful. Very pleasing, you're very happy. Delightful. Okay, this is our next word here, number 11. Now, first, let's look at the picture first. What is this? This is called a seat belt. It's one word, seat belt. Now, why is this a picture of a seat belt? Well, the definition is here, coming before all other things. So think about it. When you get in a car, what do you do before all other things? Before you do anything else, what should you do first? What should I do first? Before you do anything else, what should you do first? You should fasten your seatbelt. Fasten your seatbelt. That's the first thing you should do when you get in a car. So the first thing you do, fasten your seatbelt. That's first. There's another good expression with first about this. Sometimes we say this when we want to make sure that you are safe. Safety first. It's a common saying in English. Safety first. That means think about safety before you do anything else. Make sure you're safe. In Korean, you say 안정 제일, right? Safety first. That's how you would say 안정 제일. In English, safety first. Safety is most important. So make sure you're safe first before you do anything else. Make sure you are safe. Okay, next one. Whoa, there's Mr. Bean again. He doesn't go away. He keeps coming back. I'm getting nervous. Okay, what's he doing? That's very strange. I can't do that. 힘들어. He's very flexible, right? What is he doing? The act of moving your foot to walk. So, of course, you don't do this, right? You don't step like this, right? But when you walk, you make a step. One step, two step, and you walk like that. Don't walk like this. 너무 힘들어. 아파요, right? Be careful. But of course, it's humorous, right? He's using humor to entertain us, okay? So what is he doing? The act of moving your foot to walk is to step, okay? Well, can you do that? Okay, don't do that. Stretch first. Safety first, right? Be careful. Okay, next one. 13, the sound you make to speak. Now, what am I doing right now? I'm making a sound to speak. So, I'm using my voice. My voice is coming from here. It's coming out of my mouth. The sound I make when I speak, the sound of my voice. You can hear the sound of my voice. When you speak, I can hear your voice. 너무 힘들어. Maybe I have to, maybe we have to do something different for me to hear your voice. I can't hear you. What? What'd you say? I'm sorry. I can't hear very well. But you can hear my voice, I hope. Okay? So voice is the sound we make when we speak. Okay? We're using our voice. Okay, next one. Whoa, this is an interesting picture. This looks very old, right? Now, if you imagine, this could be like a chain and a gear, right? Kind of looks like I hope it doesn't look like your bicycle. That's very old, right? I hope your bicycle looks newer than that. But imagine, if this was working, if this was turning and the chain was moving, it would make a short high sound, right? It would go, ee, ee. Oh, a very terrible sound because it's very old and there's no oil, right? 기름 없어요. There's no oil there. So we would say it's squeaky, squeaky. Try the door on your room. Open the door and close it, or the house, on your front door of your house. Does it make a ee, ee sound? I can't do it very well with my voice. But you can hear that. You need to put some oil on the metal so it doesn't squeak. We say it's squeaky. The door is squeaky. My bicycle is squeaky. It means the metal is moving and making that noise because there's no oil there. So if it's squeaky, put some oil there, okay? Squeaky is a short, high sound, okay? Also mice, if you hear about squeak, squeak, you can hear the mice squeaking also. But don't put oil on the mice, that's crazy, right? Okay, next one. Do you like baseball? Being liked best is your favorite. Maybe baseball is your favorite sport. Or maybe you have a favorite player in the sport. But favorite is many different things. We have a favorite food. You might have a favorite song. You might have a favorite character in a movie or a book. I'm sure you have a favorite comic book hero or superhero, right? It's what you like best. 제일 좋아요, right? It's your favorite, number one. And the last word here is your favorite superhero, Spider-Man. Of course, the movie Spider-Man and the book Spider-Man, he is the most important character in the book. He is the main character in the story or the book or the movie. Imagine if you go to see the movie about Spider-Man, Spider-Man is the main character. He's the most important. If he's 없으면, right? If he's not there, what's the story about, right? It's not Spider-Man. So he's the most important. He's the main character. Okay? Who's the main character in the movie? Who's the most important character in the movie? Okay, those are our words. Let's take a look at the vocabulary exercises. In this case, we must complete each sentence with a word from the box. These are our sentences here. We have 8 words, 8 sentences. Let's review the words. First is characters. Note it's plural. Character, characters. Everybody, characters. Okay? Next is drawing, and again it's plural. Drawings. Drawings. Okay? Next one, cartoon. Cartoon. The next one, title. Title. Next one, success. Success. Next one, humor. Humor. The next one, entertain. Entertain. And the next one, talent. Talent. These are the words. Let's see how they fit into the sentences. Number 1. The singer's new song was a what? So think about it. A singer, let's say Psy, okay, has a new song and it's very popular, right? It's very good. It's a very good thing, right? What do we say? It's a success because many people like it. It's very popular. It's something that came out. It was good. It's a success, okay? So the singer's new song was a success. How about number 2? The painter's room was filled with a lot of what? The painter's room, a painter, of course, paints. But before the painter paints, the painter will probably make a picture with pencil, or some kind of tool to draw, right? So the painter's room was filled with a lot of drawings. Because painters will usually draw something and then they'll paint it, right? That's usually how painters work. So the painter's room was filled with a lot of drawings. Okay, number 3. The animated beep is for children. So the animated, this is very common. We say animated what? Now before I taught you this word, I said you can see it in the books. You can see it in the newspapers, but also you can see it in the movies. It's when the drawings move very fast. You could say animation, or you can say animated cartoon. The animated cartoon is for children. And this is the word we would use for an animated movie or animated TV show, animated cartoon. We also refer to it as animation, right? The industry, the field in which people draw and make stories using cartoons. That's animation. Of course, don't say anime, that's Japanese, right? That's kind of like Japlish, Konglish, maybe Japlish is anime, right? So, and it comes from animation or animated cartoon. Okay. Number 4, I can beep children with funny stories. What can this person do? I can do what for children with funny stories? If I tell children funny stories, they are pleased. I am making them happy. So what am I doing? I am entertaining them. I can entertain children with funny stories. You can entertain anybody with a funny story, right? If you tell somebody a funny story and they like it, they are pleased, you are entertaining them. Okay, next one. The beep of the book is Treasure Island. Do you know this book? It's a good book. 재밌어요. If you have a chance, read the book. It's a very good story. But this is like the name of the book, right? It's the name of the book. What's another word for name of a book or a movie, a play? We say it's the title. The title of the book is Treasure Island. What's the title of your book? If you're reading a book, what's the title? Okay? 6. The dog is one of the most popular beep in the TV show. Remember, when we learned this word, we saw that it could be a person, it could be an animal, it could be almost anything, really. Anything that moves, acts, says something in a story, a book, a movie. There are many different what in a movie. The dog is one of the most popular characters in the TV show. We use S, even though we're talking about the dog, one, because we say one of the most. One of the most means there's more than one, so we have to use S. The dog is one of the most popular characters in the TV show. It means there are many popular characters in the TV show. The dog is one of those characters, one of the most popular characters in the TV show. Okay, the last two. I want to be a pianist. All right, pianist or pianist. I want to be a pianist because I have beep for music. Now, remember when I said if you're good at something, if you have a natural skill for doing something, what do you have? You have talent. I have a talent for music. Now notice they say a talent for. A talent for. You can say that, but you can also say you have talent. You just say I have talent and just end the sentence there. I have talent, or I have a talent for Momo. I have a talent for music. I have a talent for sports. I have a talent for entertaining. Okay? So you could use it both ways. I have talent, or I have a talent for something. In this case, we see that. I have a talent for music, so I want to be a pianist when I grow up. Okay, 8. I like movies with good beep because I like to laugh. Good what? You like movies with good because you like to laugh? So what are you looking for that makes you laugh? It's this word right here, humor. I like movies with good humor because I like to laugh. Of course we like movies with good humor. If it's bad humor, we go, oh, that's stupid. Oh, so long, hey, woo. Right? It's very cold, right? So we like movies with good humor that's very interesting. Good humor, not bad humor. Because, right? So long, right? We say it's not very good. So we want good humor because we like to laugh. Okay, that wraps it up for the vocabulary section. Let's take a short break now. We'll come and look at the reading in just a second.